Hello. The local election results that happened recently in the UK provided a sobering experience for many of us involved in that political arena. Certainly for myself. At the time we were holding on to an array of council seats across the country, and including 6 that were up in the Dudley Borough, where I was one of the candidates. I can safely say that the local branches and the people involved put in a fantastic campaign. There is nothing else that could have been done. And yet, the results were disastrous. There's no point beating around the bush. The results were a catastrophe for UKIP in the UK. Now, you can carry on regardless and sort of let it bounce off you and think, oh well, these things happen, and just plough on. But the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again when it doesn't work. It's very obvious that there's an issue with UKIP not being electable currently in domestic politics. It's nothing to do with the activists. It's nothing to do with the campaigns. It's nothing to do with the candidates. It's to do with the message of the party. It's to do with what the party stands for in people's minds. And I can quantify this because in the Dudley Borough where I stood on a very blatantly political platform, as you probably would expect. But other council candidates and sitting councillors stood on a platform of having been community-based, organising things, being there for the people, virtually 24/7 for the last 4 years. And you know what? We all got broadly the same result, with 1 or 2 blips along the way. That suggests to me that people voted on the basis of the colour of the badge that the candidate was wearing. And certainly, in a couple of cases, when the Conservatives took seats with bright, I'm sure, young men who were barely out of school, they took seats. And so it wasn't based on what they were doing as people, it was based on party allegiance. So it's clear in domestic politics there's an issue. Now for me, under the current guise of UKIP, with the current image and the way we come across, I see very little chance of us making that impact in domestic politics. The opinion polls continue to flatline. So for me, I won't be pursuing an attempt to come back into council and local politics. I think the best thing that I can do is actually what the people still want us to do, still have some faith in us to do, and that is to pursue the national interest in this place, the European Parliament, and to campaign and battle and debate to try and get the best thing for the people of our country. So that will be my focus between now and when, fingers crossed, at the end of March, we're no longer here. I will be putting everything into that. I'll be doing regular updates to let you know how things are going, and my focus will entirely be on Brexit and the negotiation process and the withdrawal of the UK from the EU. I do hope that in time to come there will be room for an alternative political party to challenge the mainstream in the UK. But right now, that doesn't appear to be possible. And the direction of the party doesn't appear to be tearing up any trees. So I will be focusing on the EU. I will be all about Brexit. And my brand of UKIP will be Brexit-based. For the rest, I'll happily leave it to the leaders of the party to take whatever direction they wish to do. But I can give you my word that I will work every step of the way between now and when we leave this place to do my best for the people who elected me and sent me here, and to stand up for their wishes, which is a clean, friendly, prosperous Brexit. Thank you.